Hello everybody. Today we are not making Afrobeat. Today, okay. Sorry, my fellow Nigerians. I love you all. Sorry for butchering your accent. But today we are making drill.
They carry the empty chlorine, the bodies around them, house all alone against armies. Smile to the snakes and it's up.
Let's start with the basics. Let's start with the BPM. So mostly drill songs have 140 BPM. But look, what's this? Why is mine 130 BPM? The simple explanation is you gotta adapt with your song. For example, I don't have that good rapping skills. I'm not that fast, and also my melody was not fitting with the BPM. It was very high, and it was very fast, kinda. So I lowered it down, and it worked perfectly. Yes. Next thing is the drums. For the kick, I chose the most bassy, punchy sound. Let's hear it. Oh,
It's so punchy. Oh my god. Yeah.
and yeah, I forgot to mention that I got this drill kit completely free. I just searched on YouTube free drill kits, and I opened the first video, and then go through the link and downloaded it. That's it. And also here I lost. Yeah, I lost. And here I used Spitfire Audio Labs. This is for instruments, vocals, maybe also drums. Here are some vintage drum kits. Let's continue. Next thing is the hi-hats. Yeah, the most interesting part. So for the most of the pop songs, they use this feel each two steps thing. Let's hear it. Yeah, but in drill, it's kind of different and it's very spicy. So you put feel each three steps, but in the middle, you sneak in this feel each two steps. And it sounds very unpredictable, you know? And at the end of this switch up, you put the snare and it sounds perfect. This is the core drums. And this is not the only way to do it. For example, you can put some kicks here and there. Kicks are the safest thing to put. You can extend the hi-hat, I mean. Yeah, you gotta experiment. You don't have to stick to the basics. For example, here, I added some random kicks here and there. As I mentioned, kicks are the most friendly. You can put it almost everywhere and it works. And it worked very well with this part. Let me show you. Yeah, I think you get the general idea. Let's continue. The next thing is bass. As you can see here, I chose the safe route for the first one. Yeah, this is the second bass actually. I chose the safe route for the bass, and I aligned it with the kick. So when you align the bass with the kick, it kind of glues with each other. It's the safest thing to do. Let's hear it. Yeah, and when I was making it, it sounded like an alarm. It was kind of dangerous, and I went with it. I layered second bass and yeah, the point is sometimes you just want to go with it. Sometimes things happen randomly. And you just want to adapt, you just want to play with it, like experiment. That's it. Let's continue with the melody. As I mentioned, I use Spitfire Audio Labs for the melody, and I want to specify something. Drill has three core instruments, which are piano, violin, and vocals. Now, they use some random effects on piano, distortion, etc., to make it mysterious, scary. I don't use that. I prefer natural sound, and I also can't use those things, by the way. Now let's start with what I had. So first I had this violin. This has one core note and has some side notes. That's it. If you don't know music theory, you can just imagine the melody in your head, then go here and just start experimenting, some hitting some random notes, then getting the melody finally by trial and error. And by the time you will get the music theory, you would become better. And if you want, you can go to music classes, like become professional in it. But I'm not a professional musician, and I mostly did it with experimenting and yeah, just replicating the melody I had in my head. So let's hear it. I think it already sounds like the best song I've ever heard in my life. I'm also humble, by the way. Okay, let's continue. The next thing I did mid song, I started adding the vocals. And then I moved back. I went back and added some vocals in the start. In the, I mean, not the start. After intro, there is a big drop, and the vocals start here. Let's hear the vocals. It's also the same thing, one root note and side notes. It's already crazy, right? Okay, and at the end, I did this. I spiced it up with a little bit of piano, but when I went forward, piano became my main instrument. Now I'm not gonna get that forward because I'm not gonna spoil the full song. It's gonna be on my channel soon. So go listen to my old songs, subscribe, like, do other things. You're not that type of person to ignore my order, not the orders. I mean, yeah, you get what I mean. So yeah, I spiced it up with piano, and let's hear it. And I gotta say something. It sometimes you make like 5 layers of something, and it doesn't work with the rap or with the vocals if you are making a song. So you gotta keep that in mind also, that you gotta adapt it with the vocals. And yes, one of the most important things, you gotta let your beat chill for a second. I mean, you gotta have these silent parts and then sound and silent parts. Actually, silence is working very well in music. Sometimes you have these dramatic pauses, sometimes it's overwhelming, it needs some silence before it drops. It makes the music even better. Yeah, and in the silent parts, I also added some risers and then explosions to emphasize this part. You decide what effects you need to add, but it really spices up everything. These purple parts are all effects. So yeah, this was it, and let's hear the first part, maybe till here, and then I'm not gonna spoil it. So when it drops, you are gonna go and listen to my song, right? You promise me. Okay, let's go.
Apetite uma síndrome shadir kara. Surrounded by voices in mind, I'm real. When I say truth, I ain't to chill. Ego is helping these people don't feel. Always been hungry even after their meal. They carry the empty core in their bodies around their mouths, all alone against armies. Smile to the snakes and it's up. My bad habits dead weight. Tough times always cut the static. Cut them all away. I'm the evil one. Maybe my heart been cold and my mind's been shaky. Tryna be nice, couldn't fake it. Dirty hands, couldn't shake it. They be sad when I make it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it more. You get the idea. I don't have the best vocals. I don't have the best microphone. I don't have the best mix and mastering skills. But I made it work actually. I made something which I'm proud of. So I hope this inspires you to continue your journey, whatever you do. If you have a passion for it, just continue. Every day you are gonna learn something new, and someday you are gonna get to your goals. Yeah, that was it. Leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. And what should I say for the outro? Yeah, peace.